With the brand new exciting Rugby League 26 game coming out, I thought we'd take this opportunity, because what else is a better way of celebrating something that's brand new and exciting by going back to the past. So I've dug out the ZX Spectrum brackets emulator. So I went on to the brilliant Spectrum Computing website and found International Rugby, which must be a Rugby League game. Look, there's a Great Britain versus some Australians game. And there's Hull KR and Hull FC. But, as you will realise, it is not a Rugby League game. It's International Rugby, but it's Rugby Union. It's the Six Nations. Well, the Five Nations, as was. The Italians hadn't been invited at this point. And, of course, all these people are complete amateurs. I chose to be England, but as you can see, I didn't really know what I was doing. And it appears to be about five-a-side. This is as exciting as it gets. But, I mean, there are adverts for John Menzies in the background and W.H. Smith, remember them? And Boots, all the great 80s brands. But it's Rugby Union. Although it is Rugby Union when it was 4 points for a try, as Ireland score here. So you can pretend it's Rugby League, because really, rugby's a bit complicated to do on an 8-bit micro like the ZX Spectrum. See if we can kick the goal just in case. Oh, look at that for graphics. Whoa. Who needs Rugby League 26? So that's International Rugby, which is not Rugby League. So we have to dive into the world of management games, of which there were a lot in the 80s, of various sports. And thankfully, there was, believe it or not, an officially licensed rugby manager game licensed by the Rugby Football League. I wonder if they knew what they were doing. Now, we don't want to be fooled again, but that's Headingley, that's Castleford, that's Hull. This must be Rugby League. And it is. As the Spectrum makes a very loud noise and asks us to stop the tape. Well, I'm playing on the keyboard because I haven't got a joystick. And let's play. Let's play Rugby League. Look, thanks to the Rugby Football League, they've got a mention on the thing. Now, it does take forever to load because it's a Spectrum. So I'll cut this down. But you do get a loading screen, which is very exciting. The young people today are thinking, you have to wait all this time for a game to load. Yeah, but you didn't have to wait days for it to download off of the servers of PlayStation or Xbox or whatever console you've got. Did you get fancy loading screens with the Rugby League logo at the time? No, you didn't. And we should also say what wonderful representations of the Challenge Cup and John Player Trophy are on the flashing screen. Now, I have cut a lot of loading out of this video because you don't really want to watch this over and over and over again. I mean, some people like the colour bars, but not everyone. So the game eventually loads. Look at that. Do you want to enter your own player's name? So you can put yourself in the game if you wanted to. You can load a save game. And you get to choose your pick of all the great teams of Rugby League, like Mansfield and Runcorn and Bridgend. And, of course, who am I going to choose? Well, of course, I'm going to choose Wakefield. I've always wanted to be the coach of Wakefield. I'd be great. We'll find out if that's the case. We're starting in the second division, which is, I think, where Wakefield were when this game came out in 1983 or whatever it was. We've got better backs than Bridgend. That's our first game. Halfbacks rubbish, forwards rubbish, but our energy and morale are okay. So what do we do next? Look at this for a graphical representation of management. Let's have a look at the transfer list. Brian Ober's at Salford, but should we make a bid for him? Batley are interested, apparently. Well, it says B Noble. I assume it's Brian. Do we want to pay 22 grand for him, though? No, we want to get him on the cheap. We'll see if 5 grand will tempt Salford. Maybe not. So we'll go with what we've got as we head back to the main menu. So we know that that's transfers. That is a match at the bottom. Let's see how much cash we've got, actually. £25,000. And this is before Sky. Do we want a loan? No. We don't want to get in any financial trouble. I think that Skull and Crossbones is to quit. Boot is the transfer list. Let's see who we've got in the squad. Whoa, what a squad of superstars. G. Scoffeld, Henderson Gill, Sean Edwards, Andy Gregory, John Joyner, Steve Knocker-Norton. Well, we've only got enough players basically to play, so we can't sell anyone. Enough faffing and on with the game. It's Wakefield versus Bridgend at a packed Bellevue. Wakefield in blue, Bridgend in yellow. These are the highlights, and you're going to have to use your imagination a bit because, well, it's 1983 or whatever, and we haven't got lots of computing power to give us exciting graphics that you'll get in the Rugby League 26 game, nor have we got Andrew Voss or even Ray French or whatever to take us through the game. But as you can see, it's so far very exciting, 0-0. Something might happen soon. Oh, what's that? It's a penalty. Should we kick for goal or play the ball? Got to take the two, haven't you? I'm holding two fingers up. Take the two. Take the two, lads. Whoa! Bellevue's never looked so good. Is it a goal? Is it over? Yeah! The crowd goes mild and Wakefield lead by 2 points to 0. We seem to be on the attack a lot, which is good. The problem is, as you'll notice, I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see this. There's no support play. There's like 3 defenders and 1 player running, and he gets tackled all the time. No wonder they're not scoring many tries. But 2-0, it's a lead. Better than losing. Surely we can make a break through the gap at some point. Will the decision to take 2 come back and bite me? Here comes Bridgend. I don't know what those 2 Wakefield defenders are doing on the wing. They've just let him through. Bridgend have scored a try. They lead 4-2. Here comes the kick. Ooh. Ooh. Kicked it. 6-2 to the Blue Dragons. There's the hooter. Wakefield 2, Bridgend 6. Hooray for us. 6-2. Oh, I can't get through this tough Welsh defence. Surely we're going to score at some point. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. 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 Yeah! Level. 6-all. Kick to come. Crucial kick. Who is it? Well, that was pathetic. Where's Faye Gaskin when you need her? Because they hadn't invented women in Rugby League in 1983. But there you go. No goal. Very disappointing. I also don't know why I keep saying this game's from 1983. It's from 1986. It said it on the title screen. 6-all. Wakefield and Bridgend. Can Wakefield score? Or can Bridgend pull off an upset? It would have been an upset, wouldn't it, in 1986? I think. I forgot Bridgend was still going at this point. Anyway, we've had an attempt. We haven't scored. I'm getting concerned now. We need to go for a drop goal. Do they have drop goals on the spectrum? Can you do that? I don't know. Still 6-all. Oh, he's broken through. Surely he's going to get through. Oh, no, he's been tackled. This is why I'm not on Sky doing the commentary. Although, to be fair, I don't know who any of these players are because they're just little stick men. I mean, at least you've got a graphical representation. It's very much like Football Manager in that regards. And for those people who are watching who weren't around in the 80s, if you're a Rugby League fan, you'd have taken any game you possibly could to represent your favourite team in your favourite sport. And as I say, rugby's a bit of a... Oh, there's a hooter. 6-all. 7,994 at Wakefield versus Bridgend in 1986. We should be so lucky. Here's the other scores. Batley beating Mansfield. Bramley win away at Southend. York win away at Sheffield. Huddersfield 5, Whitehaven 1. Wins for Fulham, Blackpool, Doncaster and Keighley. Well done to those sides. What does everyone love in the first week of the season? A league table that tells us absolutely nothing. And there Wakefield are mid-table after that draw with Bridgend, but Fulham top on points difference. Now, I've sped things up a little because seeing me pick the team will be a bit boring ahead of this John Player Trophy Roundwood contest with Whitehaven. I've got injuries, but I can't bring anyone in to sign, so let's go straight to the game. We're playing with 11 men against Whitehaven in the John Player Trophy, again at Bellevue, so bumping up the coffers, which is good news. Might sign a player after this. Again, wearing blue, as being Wakefield. Whitehaven in their famous yellow. As you'll notice, everyone's in blue and yellow in this game. Maybe it's a Leeds Rhinos fan who's sponsored it, I don't know. Right, Whitehaven have got the ball. Not another penalty, sir. What are they going to do? They'll kick for goal, because they're boring like me. This is the future. Imagine if the Rugby League management games of today were like this. Just simple, but with only a limited number of players to select from. It's like on as mentioned, Football Manager earlier. On that game, it was the stars of the time in your team, whether you were at Blackpool or Leeds or Manchester United. So you'd have a Lineker and a Hoddle. Like we've got a Scoey and a Brian Noble. Well, we haven't signed Brian Noble yet, have we? We've got Steve Norton there. The squads are very unbalanced. You've got a lot of halfbacks in there. The same amount of halfbacks as you've got backs and forwards. I don't know if they know what they were doing. Oh, we scored. We scored. Whitehaven missed their kick. Wakefield have gone up the other end and scored. And it's 4... Oh, well, that was a bit pathetic, wasn't it? 4-0. Wakefield. I'm doing the pointy thing with my hand. Left hand, though. Don't point with your right hand. So 4-0. That's good. It'd be nice to go through to the next round of the John Player Trophy. We'll never find out who we play, by the way, because I've nearly shown you enough of this game, I think. I think we've got the idea now. Oh! Half-time. That hooter always gets me. 4-0. Yeah, we'll take that. What's going to happen in the second half? Can Wakefield make it through to the second round of the John Player Trophy? Well, we're not scoring there, so that's not good. I know we're going the other way now, aren't we? Oh, no, we are going that way. I've forgotten what we're doing. Right, here's Whitehaven on the attack. Well, he's through. Hang on. He's got a drop goal. How do you think the AI works to think, right, we're 4-0 down, let's take a drop goal? Is it Lee Breers? So that was good. You can do drop... When I say you can do drop goals, the computer does, because it's a manager game. You don't get to make any influence on the decisions apart from pick your team. And, well, that's it, really. Watch some highlights. But again, if you're a Rugby League fan in 1986, you're going to love this because, look, it's Rugby League on the telly. There wasn't as much Rugby League on the telly. And you didn't have all the games in the first division on TV, did you? British Aerospace is still a few years away. We scored again. 8-1, storming through to the next. When's the draw? Is it on Radio Leeds? Is it going to be on North? Missed the goal though. We do need a goal kicker. I think you can choose who your goal kicker is though, which is a bit of a shame. So we are just hoping now that Wakefield hold on and we get our place in the next round of the John Player Trophy. We've got a 7-point lead. That's more than a try. So we should be okay. And there's the hooter, and we're through. 1,645. That's the only people who've turned up to this John Player Special Trophy game. More people turned up to watch Bridgend in the league. Wakefield are through to the next round of the John Player Trophy. Do you reckon John Player paid for their name to be in this game? I mean, I assume not. Right, who we play next? Salford. 10th versus 11th. Oh, they've got a strong squad. I know they've got 17 in the backs. We've got 4. And we're away. We need to sign reinforcements. How much money have we got in the bank? £23,714. So we're already 1,300 quid down nearly from the start of the season. This Rugby League lark, you lose a lot of money at it, don't you? Let's see who we can sign and bolster our squad. Who's in the transfer list? It is Brian Noble. He's at St Helens now. Salford are interested. He was at Salford a minute ago. Well, I say B Noble. It could be him. It might not be. Right, he's worth 22 grand. We got 23 grand. How much should we spend? Because we need more players. Brian Noble, of course, a future Wakefield player at this point. 22. 23. Will they accept it? Come on, Saints. Take me money. Oh, Brian Noble, sign for me. Cheers, Nobby. 4020 magazines, Brian Noble has signed for us. Right, let's get him in the team. And let's get going to the Willows and face Salford. Scoey's only got 1 skill and 1 energy. That's not good. But look, you see, you've got 5 halfbacks. Why have you got 5 halfbacks in the squad? I just want to drop someone so I can pick Brian Noble. It is a bit of a faff to get your team sorted, but we're in now. Brian Noble's in. We'll drop Andy Gregorick. He's only got 2 energy, and we've got too many halfbacks anyway. What are they going to be doing in the middle of the field? So here's the team. as we go and face Salford at the Willows in the second division of the... Who sponsored the league in 86? Was it still Slough and Lager? I don't know. We're off. Anyway, we're off. Come on. Salford, here we come. The team's rubbish. How do I make it better? Do I have to take out a loan? Do I have to bankrupt the club to sign better players to make us higher than 10th? Anyway, we're on the attack. Go on, Wakefield. I still assume we're in blue. I should have read the instructions, really, shouldn't I? But obviously, like anyone who plays a game for the first time, I haven't. Right, Salford on the attack now, I think. Oh, penalty. No kick for goal. Right, so they are definitely the Yellows. The famous Yellow Devils of Salford. You've heard of them. And they've scored a goal. Like the edited highlights you get on YouTube of Super League games, I've cut out a lot of stuff, and it's still 2-0 to Salford. And it's not looking good. Half-time, Salford 2, Wakefield 0. Can we mount a comeback in the second half before we get utterly bored of this game and turn it off? I think bored actually is too strong, because it has been relaxing, because you are just sat there and you can't do anything. You're just watching and nothing happens. So it's not as if if you're a fan of something where you don't have to do anything, this might be the game for you. We'll see what reaction it gets from our expert panel at the end. Yeah, you wait and see. Right, Salford on the attack again. Come on, tackle him, mate. That's it. Let's go. Still 2-0 to the Red Devils. Still 2-0 to Salford. Can Wakefield score? He says, having edited out loads of stuff where they don't. I can't believe it. Wakefield have scored a try. It's almost as if it's not fixed. I can't fix the game, but I can. Oh, Mr. We need a better goal kicker. But there's no stats on who kicks your goal or how good they are, so you don't really know what you're doing. Right, so wait for the 4-2 up, and it's Salford in possession now. I've got another penalty. But it is odd how earlier they got a penalty and kicked for goal when it was 0-0. And now when they're 4-2 down, and if they kick a goal, obviously the game's level, they've played the ball. That's not very good game management by the coaches, is it? Right, here they go again. They're pushing for this try. Oh, it's tackled again. It's all right. Oh, a late whistle from the penalty. If we don't know what the penalty's for, I assume it's a high tackle or something. Or maybe it's holding him down. But again, they'll play the ball. What are you doing, Salford? You're only 2 points behind. You could level the game up, take us to not golden point. Right, that's another tackle. Right, go on, good. What is going on with this referee? That's penalty. They've had 4 penalties. We've had none. What is going on? Still can't score, though. Right, come on. Go on, Wakefield. Hold out. Defensive effort. Still 4-2. Come on. Go on, lads. 6,500 at Salford. I don't know why we get gate receipts for a league match, but apparently we have. Bridgend have beaten Runcorn, Keighley, York, Doncaster, Bramley, Sheffield, Rochdale, and Fulham, all with wins in Division 2. We don't know what's going on in Division 1. Anything could be happening because we're not in it. So after 3 games in charge, we're unbeaten, which is good. Fulham still top of the league, 2 wins from 2, as are Doncaster, Bramley, York and Keighley. But we're just behind them with that win and a draw. And we're through to the next round of the John Player Trophy, so it's all good for my time in charge of Wakefield. But that's where we're going to leave it for Rugby Manager. Ahead of our big game against Sheffield. Can't be bothered. Had enough. And you probably have had enough about 10 minutes ago. Rugby Manager by Artic on the ZX Spectrum. Is it worth a go? Yeah, you may as well. For a bit of nostalgia, a bit of fun. Well, let's see how much money we've got. £610. Oh, God. I better quit before I bankrupt Wakefield. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, there'll be more in this series, honest. But we're going to quit the game. And because I'm not going to save it, just going to quit. Yes, we're sure. Right, expert opinion from our celebrity panel. Brian McDermott, what did you make of this game? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Go on, Brian. What do you say? What do you say? Thumbs up! Excellent. Give it a go.